The government plans to vaccinate 2 million Jamaicans this year against COVID-19. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark told Parliament on Thursday that $6 billion would be used to buy vaccines under a social and economic recovery program.
Based on the current prices and supply that the Ministry of Health has, we are making provisions for the government of Jamaica to be able to finance the procurement of and the completion of coronavirus vaccination for 2 million Jamaicans whether it's double dose or single dose, depending on the supplier.
Dr. Clark says the government plans to spend $60 billion in total this fiscal year on the Social and Economic Recovery and Vaccine, or SERVE, Jamaica program. He gave a breakdown of the planned expenses.
The $60 billion SERVE Jamaica program, Social and Economic Recovery and Vaccine program, the SERVE Jamaica program, will consist of the following elements. Madam Speaker, $10.5 billion in special resources for the Ministry of Health. This is, I'm not talking about the Ministry of Health normal allocation. I'm talking about what we could finance because we have this policy dividend. Madam Speaker, $6 billion for vaccines. Let me say it again. $6 billion for vaccines, $1 billion for PPEs, $1 billion for drugs and reagents, and Madam Speaker, very importantly, and the reason why it's important, these are real live issues and it's important that this knowledge is known. $2 billion for regional health authorities. The nature of the COVID pandemic, Madam Speaker, is that the Minister will tell you, it causes it causes expenses to arise in ways that you wouldn't expect. You have more catering, you have more cleaning, you have more security, you have more services. And the providers of these services, as the Minister will tell you, are often small businesses. And the bills are ramping up. So this $2 billion special allocation to the regional health authorities will help, Madam Speaker. And $500 million for additional COVID-related expenditure.
He says most of the funds for the SERVE Jamaica program will come from the Bank of Jamaica.
After a long period of Bank of Jamaica losses, low profits, and high profit volatility, including a loss of $6.8 billion in just 2017, the Bank of Jamaica made a profit of $9.1 billion in 2018, $15.8 billion in 2019, and $9.9 billion in 2020.
The Finance Minister tabled a $830 billion budget for the 2021-2022 fiscal year on Thursday.